Well, and, there's one story, Ezra, from Global News where they say that they heard from American sources that Trump has been very personally frustrated at Freeland since June. And not just Trump, who we can all kind of agree can be a bit of a capricious individual, but Robert Lighthizer as well, who I guess would have been the person working closest in the room with Chrystia Freeland. He is the U.S. trade representative. And he might have looked at this speech and said, I don't know, we were getting along so well. Why did you do this? And I read this speech, Ezra, with great interest back in June, because it was a big idea speech where she talks about the Francis Fukuyama thesis about the end of history and the changes of liberal democracy. And she says, don't forget, folks, liberal democracy is not forever. All the things we cherish could fall apart in a moment. And I think she's completely right about that. But then she does a wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and basically says, this fellow you have in the White House now, he is precipitating the downfall of liberal democracy. And he is reminding us of all these horrible dictatorships we had in the past. And that's basically the subtext of what she says. And then she says facts matter, truth matters, and does all these zingers there that she doesn't directly point towards Donald Trump, but you know what she's getting at. And I'm sure she received a lot of applause from people in the elite chattering classes, in the Washington Circuit, in the Beltway, and up here in the Laurentian elites. And I just thought, okay, it's one thing for an MSNBC contributor to go and give that speech at some event, whatever. That's what I expect from them. But hang on a second. You are our lead trade negotiator, our foreign affairs minister at a time. And Ezra, this happened just after Trump had initially announced the first tariffs against Canada. And I thought, this is absolutely bizarre. This is not poking the bear. Yeah. This is coming up and whacking him on the back of the head with a chair, like in one of those WWF wrestling matches. How do you not expect him to turn around and respond? And he did not for a while, but now we learned he has actually been frustrated about it all this time, perhaps pushing us to the direction we find ourselves in now.
That's an excerpt from my daily TV show, The Ezra Levant Show. Normally it's behind a paywall, but I thought you'd like this video, so we put it on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to watch the daily show every day, including always 2 interviews a day, and I read my hate mail, just click on this screen and become a premium member.